Tommyman, easy grandmaster. I was hoping it was a fish with a high blitz rating, but no such luck. So I'm gonna try and get a so-called, what do you call it, the Norwegian rat? Gonna try to get it again, and I shall be very disappointed if I do not. And everybody does something else. What is it about this particular opening that is so scary? Tell me, people. Okay. No, his setup makes some sense, I suppose. Since he doesn't have to. Yeah, after 3 bishop d3 in the pits, then usually black goes e5, which is supposed to give good play. But here, this is not so simple with this particular move order. So I can understand him, but at the end of the day, why people aren't trying to refute this particular opening, I don't really get 100%. e5 you can take if you want, but then rook e1 is really kind of pointless. And but yeah, if he wants a very safe game, that's what he should do. I once won a game from a very similar position against the famous Norwegian grandmaster who seems to be mentioned on every show, Ludvig Hammer. But that was a little bit different, I think. And in that game, I played for an attack with knight h5 and so on. But this time I'm gonna. He really wants me to play knight h5, which confuses me a bit. Then knight d2, knight f4 should be okay, but it's a bit dull. That's the problem. It's really dull. So I'll try something else. Yeah, when he allows me to get this space, I'm gonna take it. I'm not sure it's very useful, but it looks really dumb to go a5 and then not to go a4. So there you have it. It's a good move. Guess I should take it. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about this position. It's really dull, and I'm not at all better. He's probably, if anyone, the one who's slightly better. Maybe preparing rook a1 followed by rook a8, and also stepping out of any possible attacks. Yeah, I really feel like I haven't handled this well. This exchange isn't great from a positional point of view, but I'm hoping that with the help of some tactics, it might be good. I'm not really sure why he's aiming to exchange that one. I feel like that should be a good exchange for me, because now okay, my bishop is not active, but it may become a good bishop eventually, and at least it imbalances the game a bit, which should be okay for me. So I feel like the trend is not bad, and that his last couple of moves have been kind of poor. He's still fine, but not even close to being better. I'm the one who can claim to be slightly better now. So the trend is good. C4. Yeah, I feel good about bishop e7. Potentially getting access to some dark squares, hoping to dominate his knight a little bit. Yeah, king g7, why not? Okay, rook a1. Suppose his plan is knight a1, but it doesn't look like a very good plan. This also looks really poor. I'm completely dominating now. Not winning yet, but it's not that far from it actually. Queen c2, but now I go rook c3. If queen back, I have a couple of options. I can go rook c1, queen c1, queen d3, or I can just go queen d3 immediately. Okay, I guess I'll just go with this looks the cleanest, to be honest. Yeah, he's attacking e5, but queen e4 wins a pawn and protects e5, so that cannot be too bad. And if knight d2, I can just take and go queen c4, 2 pawns up, and the queen ending should be plain sailing. Now I'm threatening queen c4, and here his knight is getting dominated again, and it's really, he really regretted the bishop exchange at the end, since my previously inactive bishop became a monster eventually. And to be honest, I didn't do too much in this game. It was mostly self-inflicted damage on his part. He played a very solid opening, but he chose the wrong plan, and after that it didn't have to do much. He just had to put the pieces on good squares and start collecting.